What's going on, guys? Today that we'll be doing a toolbox tour of my roll cart. It is a Husky box with I just peeled the badging off of it, but it is the bottom half of a Husky box. The other half is the other half of the shop back there. But uh, let's get started. I think it's a 42 or 48 inch. I'm not sure. Um, but this is what I use every day. This is what I roll to different machines and the different pieces of equipment. But so this is everything you'll need uh, on a daily basis to do basic preventive maintenance and stuff on Caterpillar equipment. So let's get into it. Right here we have my screwdrivers. This little holder, I actually just found two little scrap pieces of channel and drilled holes through them and then screwed it to the toolbox. These are Harbor Freight, Pittsburgh screwdrivers, flat, Phillips, all that. Stubbies. These are just brandless Torx drivers. Your most common size is your T20s, T30s, stuff like that. My Husky nut driver, which most Caterpillar equipment only takes 1/4 inch drive, or my 5/16 bit for hose clamps. So I think that's the only reason I've used my nut driver. But alright, the top drawer, it is a full length drawer. It's kind of my miscellaneous drawer. I keep my 1/4 inch stuff, which as a heavy equipment mechanic I don't really use a whole lot. I think I've used it maybe once every few weeks, mostly on I just use the 10mm for tightening washer windshield wiper bolts, so you don't ever tighten them. My list of tools I want to buy from Caterpillar: Harbor Freight pick set, which I would not recommend the Harbor Freight picks. They're really soft, so they bend and dent really easily, but they get the job done. Allen keys, metric and standard. My Matco 3/8 impact with the light and everything. It works really well. My cat big pry bar, a cheater bar. That's where I keep my keys and my beanie and my headphones and stuff. My tags to put on machines and stuff like that. Box knives, razor blades, air chuck, things like that. Next drawer is my standard wrenches, and most of the tools I have in this box are Husky Home Depot brand. In my big box I have, Snap-on, Armstrong, Mac, Blackhawk, Proto. I have all the brand names, but until these bite the dust, I really don't see a need in changing over. But Husky standard wrenches all the way from a 1/4 inch to 1 1/4 inch, an SK 1/2 inch 9/16 double box end. I use this mostly for batteries, because cat, you're either going to have a 9/16 or a 1/2 inch, depending on how the battery posts are. The next drawer is all my metric wrenches from 5.5 to 32. Again, it's all Husky, and I mean they've been covered in hydraulic oil, diesel fuel, engine oil, brake clean, and they've had cheater bars and all kind of things put on them, and I mean they've still held up. So really good for the money. My next drawer is again Husky ratcheting wrenches. You're just your most common sizes in metric and standard. I don't use these a whole lot, so I didn't really see the need in buying name brand for those. But same with my stubbies. I have standard from 3/8 to 1 inch stubbies, and then 10 to 19. I think I got this whole set for like $50. Extreme Torque is the name. I don't even know if that's a brand, but I mean they've never let me down. You're not really using a stubby wrench for a lot of leverage or torque anyways. So the next drawer is my 1/2 inch stuff. I am missing my deep 13/16. It may be in the oil pan of an engine I replaced. I'm not sure. I don't know where that went. But it's all Husky stuff. My ratchets, extensions, breaker bar, everything except this breaker bar. It's actually a Caterpillar tool, which, if you guys don't know, Cat tools are just rebranded Snap-on tools. So I mean, this 18-inch breaker bar 1/2 inch drive was $30 from Cat. So I mean, really good deal. My these are Carlisle from Napa, kind of Napa's top of line, long Allens, 5/16 all the way up to 3/4, and I think the only ones I've used so far are the 5/16, and I think I've used the 1/2 once. Yeah, so next drawer is my Cat plug kit. Just kind of plug hoses and lines as I pull them off. Black Hawk, large channel locks, oil filter wrenches, everything from tiny brandless to Matco, huge ones. I mean, these are really good for, the filters on like a D6 dozer or a 730 wiggle wagon. Strap oil filter, which I've only used this once, and it's only good for the small skid steer oil filters because of the way they're positioned. So that's the only time I've ever used this. These are just some polishing stones and grinding stones. Moving back up to the next side, this is my 3/8 drive socket drawer. Again, it's all Husky, and they're chrome, they're non-impact rated, but every single one of these sockets that I've used has been on my impact, and they haven't broken since. So, until they break, I don't see a need in replacing them. But everything from 6 to 20, and then from 1/4 inch to 1 inch. Torx bits, both security, tamper-proof, and regular Torx. Again, they're all Husky. Ratchets are Husky. Allen wrenches for my impact. Next drawer, got some Harbor Freight hose clamps. Really good for fuel lines or things like that. They were $6 for all three, whereas Matco's are like $30. So, these haven't broken since. So I don't see the need in paying high dollar for stuff that until those break. Grip, long needle nose, 45 needle nose and cutters, Harbor Freight cutters, Lyman pliers, needle nose, regular pliers and channel locks, Bussman fuse tester. And this, I don't know what brand this is, but this is the best style of wire stripper I've ever had. And I honestly don't know where it come from. My in-laws actually got it for me for Christmas, but I mean it's the best style, So if you have a chance, if you ever see one like this, make sure you pick it up, no matter what brand, because it's a really good design. Moving on, we have my hammer pry bar drawer. These 3 hammers are just something my grandfather gave me, and I don't even know what brand, but I mean they've done everything I need. It's a 3-pound rubber mallet and a ball peen. More Cat pry bars, a 12-inch rigid pipe wrench, and then a Crescent branded 1-all wrench. Don't use that a whole lot. My last drawer is just kind of a junk drawer, just parts, filters, bulbs, test plugs, just kind of a junk drawer. So yeah, that is the roll cart of a Cat mechanic. Stay tuned, because there will be another video of what's inside of my big toolbox, which that has actual high brand name stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, and we'll see you on that video.